ומנעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומנעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. How good it is to be together. How good it is to be together. Whoa, 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 whoa. הנה מה טוב ומנעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומנעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. How good it is to be together. How good it is to be together. Whoa, 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 whoa. הנה מה טוב ומנעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומנעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו עושה שלום במרומיו, הוא יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ועל כל יושבי תבל ואמרו
It is so good to be with you as we start Yom Kippur. We gathered 10 days ago for Rosh Hashanah, the birthday of the world. And since that time, we've been thinking about the people we are and the people we need to be. Before we get into that heavy stuff, though, let's take a moment and appreciate how good it is to be together.
הנה מה טוב ומנעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומנעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. How good it is to be together. How good it is to be together. Whoa, 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 whoa. הנה מה טוב ומנעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומנעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. How good it is to be together. How good it is to be together. Whoa, 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 whoa. הנה מה טוב ומנעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומנעים, שבת אחים גם יחד.
How do you say you're sorry? Do you say, I'm sorry? I apologize? Oh man, I goofed up and I promise to do better next time? In the 10 days since Rosh Hashanah, we've tried to make up with people whom we have hurt in the last year. Today, we do something just a little bit different. Today, we try apologizing even to God. What would an apology to God sound like? Louder? Bigger? More sincere? Perhaps an apology to God sounds like an apology to those in our lives whom we have hurt. For indeed, when we do wrong, we need to come clean. We need to strive to do better. With tefillah, with teshuvah, with tzedakah, we can begin to do just that. We prepare to do that hard work as we prepare our bodies, stretching, waking up this morning. Are you awake? Are you ready?
Yalla lai lai lai, 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 yalla lai lai lai. Am I awake? Am I prepared? Are you listening to my prayer? Can you hear my voice? Can you understand? Am I awake? Am I prepared? Yalla lai lai lai, yalla lai lai lai, yalla lai lai lai, yalla lai lai lai. Barechu et Adonai HaMevorach. Baruch Adonai HaMevorach Le'olam va'ed, Le'olam va'ed. Yalla lai lai lai, 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 yalla lai lai lai.
Do you have a mirror in your house? A mirror you sometimes look into to see how good you look, maybe to check if there's something in your teeth? When we look into a mirror, we see ourselves. When we look into the mirror of Yom Kippur, we see not only us, but the year behind us. Yom Kippur serves as a mirror for our actions, making this and this glance into the mirror a very special time. We look into that mirror. We think about who we want to be. We see ourselves. We remember how we were last year. We see what we would like to do better, perhaps, in this new year. When we look into the mirror on Yom Kippur, we see that we are strong, that we are capable of making amends, that we are capable of doing better. We praise you, Adonai, for showing us we hold love and goodness in our hearts just as you do. We continue with the watchwords of our faith, giving thanks to God for being in our lives. Shema Yisrael.
Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad, Baruch Shem Kevod Malchuto Le'olam Va'ed.
How high can you reach up into the air? Like this high? Can you stretch the whole way up with me? How tall can you reach up toward the sky? We do so because we stand on the shoulders of giants. We stand, metaphorically at least, on all of those who came before us, building, learning the lessons from their lives, striving to do even better. Now imagine if that chain of shoulders on which we stand goes back not one generation, or 2, or 3, or 4, or 5, or 6, or 7, or 8, or 9, or 10, but the whole way back to Sinai. And before that, back to the Exodus from Egypt, when we first came to know God and God's power in our lives. That's what our Mi Chamocha praise is all about. We give thanks not only for that moment in history, but to God for allowing us to reach to the heights we reach this day.
Mi Chamocha ba'elim Adonai, Mi kamocha nedar b'kodesh, Nora tehilot osefer le, Shira chadasha, Shibechu geolim leshimcha, Al sefat hayam, Yachad kulam hodu, ve'im lehu ve'amu, Adonai yimloch leolam va'ed.
That chain of tradition stretching from the Exodus through Sinai, through Jewish history to now, includes many amazing people. Our biblical ancestors, Abraham and Isaac and Jacob, Sarah, Rebecca, Rachel and Leah, and members of our family who we remember a bit more intimately. We think of each of them and we ask God to visit the same kindnesses God visited on them, on us, writing us in the book of life at the start of this new year.
Zochreinu lechaim, melech hafetz b'chaim, v'chotvenu b'sefer ha'chaim, lemancha Elohim hayim.
I did something wrong. I did a lot of things wrong. Al chet shechatanu lefanecha, that kind of wrong. I thump my chest. I take to heart those things that could have been better. In this past year, we tattled, we embarrassed people, we spoke rudely, we hurt others, we were unpleasant, we were very obnoxious, we acted poorly, we hit others. For all these things, O God of mercy, forgive us, pardon us, we pray, grant us atonement.
Ve'al kulam elo aselichot, selach lanu, mechalanu, kaper lanu, ve'al kulam elo aselichot, selach lanu, mechalanu, selach lanu, mechalanu, kaper lanu.
Are there things that you could do better in this next year? Things that maybe didn't go according to plan on which you could improve? Things that did go according to plan but you know were wrong? What could you do to make today better, tomorrow better, this week better, the rest of this month better? What could you do to make this year a better place by being a better brother or sister or friend or son or daughter? What can you do to improve in the year to come? When we do, hopefully we bring a sense of peace to others. Hopefully we bring a sense of peace to ourselves and a sense of shalom, completeness to this world.
Oh, say shalom bimromai, Uya say shalom aleinu, Yisrael ve'al kol yoshvei tevel ve'imru Say shalom bimroma, say shalom aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol yoshvei tevel, ve'imru
Avinu Malkeinu, our parent, our ruler, close at hand yet so far away, bringing goodness to this world, you are all around us. Avinu Malkeinu, your love is always with us. Guide us as a wise leader might, that we might live by your Torah. Avinu Malkeinu, bless us with a good year.
Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Avinu Malkeinu, Vanenu Vanenu, Yen Banu Masi, Aseh Imanu, Tzedaka B'Chesed. Seimanu tzedaka v'chesed v'roshienu Avinu Malkeinu Avinu Malkeinu Avinu Malkeinu Vanenu Vanenu Ki ein Banu Masi.
Avinu Malkeinu, God, sometimes you seem impossibly far away from us. How are we to grasp that concept, let alone feel God in our lives? Our sages have taught that God's presence, God's voice can be heard when we study words of Torah, that sacred scroll, the book we read each and every week, each and every Shabbat, reminding us how we are to live our lives, drawing lessons, drawing morals, drawing mitzvot and commandments from the words, living as God would hope that we live. It's Chaim Hi, it is a tree of life to those who hold fast to it.
Shalom, 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 shalom. Eitz Chaim Hi, lamachazikim b'tomhecha. מאושר עץ חיים היא למחזיקים בתומך מאושר שלום 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 shalom shalom. It is a tree of life to them who hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. It is a tree of life to them who hold fast to it, and all of its supporters are happy. Shalom, 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 shalom. Shalom.
I
love the movie Shrek. It is captivating. It tells a wonderful story for young people and for adults alike. That's part of the reason I love the book too by Catherine Otoshi. She, in a very clever way, tells a story about friendship for children to listen to and a story about the challenges of this world for adults. I hope you enjoy this story as much as I do. 2 was a playful number. She was curved on top, straight on the bottom, friendly and warm like the sun. Her best friend was 1. Whenever they'd get the chance, they'd dance. She'd sing and snap, he'd tippity-tap. What a pair they made. At the end of each day, they'd always say, 1, 2, I'll count on you. Till the end, we'll be best friends. Until 3 jumped in between them. You two are like glue, said 3, poking fun. Shake things up, come play with me, 1. Odds are better than the rest, but 1 and 3 are the best. 2 felt a shift. She watched 1 slowly drift away from her. 2 felt left out. Can I play too? She asked. You've had your time to play with 1, answered 3. We're playing odds only right now. 2 was blue. What did I do? 1 left without a word. Is it because I'm even and they're both odd? Let it go, said 0. Just ignore them, added 4. But 2 couldn't let go. At every turn, what did she see? 1 playing with 3. 1, 3 odds will be, they'd say. 2 felt a little green. Her heart felt sick, and she began to crack. The evens rushed over to comfort their friend. Such a shame things aren't the same. 3 is silly, said 4. 1 can't be best friends with 3. It's unlucky, said 6. 1 and 3 are just plain odd. Let's get even with those odds, exclaimed 8. 5, 7, and 9 overheard the chatter. What's the matter? There's nothing wrong with being odd. Evens are great, stated 4, 6, and 8, sometimes even greater than the odds. 0 saw the numbers collide. Why did everyone need to take sides? 5, 7, 9, we're all odd and we're just fine, shouted the odds. 4, 6, 8, being even is first rate, yelled the evens. 0 watched this hullabaloo. She raced over to 2. The numbers are dividing. Now the odds are at odds with the evens, and the evens want to get even with the odds. 2 felt split. But what can I do? She asked. Half of me doesn't care about that odd pair. Maybe it's time for me to be done with 1. That's the smaller side of you talking, said 0. You're greater than that. The odds and evens are in a fight. What if you can make things right? Can you find it in your heart to see a new angle to this? Possibly? 2 thought, and then, you're right, she exclaimed, flipping herself around. It is in me. I can be less than I've been, or greater than I am. The choice is mine. 2 pulled herself together and stood up tall. I have something to say to you all. It's not easy to say, but I've come to see it's tricky to dance when there are 3. 1 should have other friends, and the same goes for me. 3 drooped. I'm sorry, 2, he said. I see now that playing the odds wasn't fair to you. Well, here's where we can all agree, said 2. When the dance turns and shifts, let's groove and flow. If you're holding too tight, let go. Dance to your own beat. Do your own thing. Be free to explore what the new day can bring. Rock and roll, said 7. Dance and mix, said 6. Explore, cheered 4. Shake it up, they shouted. Soon all the numbers were dancing together, moving and grooving, shimmying and shaking and spinning around like tops. It's fun to dance with everyone, said the numbers. 2 spun faster and faster, round and round. She got so dizzy that, oops, she bumped into 1. He teetered and toppled and almost fell down, but 2 caught him. Sorry, said 2. Me too, said 1. Both said nothing for a while. Then 1 said softly, Hey 2, Can I still count on you? Two looked at one and said, it's the end, and guess what? We're still friends. May it be for us as well. With words from that Sefer Torah, words from the book of Numbers, I ask God's blessing upon you this day. Yivarechecha Adonai v'yishmerecha. May God bless you and keep you. Ya'er Adonai panav elecha v'yikunecha. May the light of God's face shine upon you and be gracious unto you. Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May God be a constant companion in this troubled world, granting you, granting those you love, granting us all the most precious of gifts, that of peace. It's a sense of peace we could all use in this troubled world, peace between us and our friends, peace in violent or troubled places, peace between all peoples.
Od yavo shalom aleinu, Od yavo shalom aleinu, Od yavo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. Od yavo shalom aleinu, Od yavo shalom aleinu, Od yavo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. Salam aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam shalom. Salam aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam shalom. Od yavo shalom aleinu, Od yavo shalom aleinu, Od yavo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. Od yavo shalom aleinu, Od yavo shalom aleinu, Od yavo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. Salam aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam shalom. Salam aleinu ve'al kol ha'olam. Salam shalom. Od yavo shalom aleinu, Od yavo shalom aleinu, Od yavo shalom aleinu ve'al kulam. When we think of doing good deeds, O God, help us do them. When we do good deeds, O God, bless us with peace. May we always remember you every day of the week, as we say 7 times, one for each day, that you are our God. Adonai hu ha-Elohim. 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 We began our circle of Teshuvah on Rosh Hashanah. As the circle of Teshuvah closes on this day of Yom Kippur, we sound Tekiah Gedolah, to remember God always calls on us to be our best selves. Tekiah Gedolah.
That's usually how that goes.
מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. How good it is to be together. How גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. How good it is to be together. How good it is to be together. Whoa, 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 whoa. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד. הנה מה טוב ומה נעים, שבת אחים גם יחד.